mate. Well, it's the end of an era for Australia's cruising industry this morning, with P&O Cruises to shut down next year. Let's bring in cruising superfan Honey Berham. Honey, good morning to you. Nice to see you this morning. It's the end of an iconic brand. Were you shocked by the news?
Yes, I was very shocked by the news that P&O it is closing up. It's an end of an era. After 90 years of being in Australia, it's actually very sad for all cruising, for the whole cruise industry and for cruisers all over Australia.
Yeah, look, I know you're struggling to hear me as you put the phone to your ear there, but I want to persist with it because it it came as a bit of a surprise to me. I thought cruising and the industry was going so well. Obviously, they're folding into their parent company, Carnival, but it's still a loss, isn't it, for all those cruisers out there?
Look, it's a massive loss. We fought so hard to get cruising back to Australia. It's been 2 years since P&O brought their ship back and said, we're home. And now we just seem like it's a massive loss, really. Carl, you haven't been on a cruise yet. So
No. Well, I did.
Let's get onto one.
I did one a couple of years ago and got gastro. This is before. This is before it was cleaned up and everything. But I'm prepared to go on one now. This situation is an indication that the cruise industry, I guess, is in part struggling in some areas, but the rest of it's booming, right?
Well, it is. There's such a demand for cruising here in Australia. And it's just such a pity that we're going to lose this iconic brand. I mean, P&O is synonymous with cruising, and we're losing an Aussie icon, really.
Yeah. Do you expect P&O's departure to have an impact on the region in terms of tourism?
Oh, yes. I really do believe so. Cruising contributes over $5 billion annually to Australia, and, it affects the industry, wide, from farmers to suppliers to those that work at the cruise terminals. I mean, the president of Carnival Cruise Line said that it will be a much smaller office here in Sydney. So we've already seen cuts to jobs here in the corporate level. I'm not sure how that's going to affect crew on board, but it's going to be a loss for the region, for tourism Australia, and it's actually a really sad day.
Yeah, it sure is for a lot of those staff. Hey, Honey, well done on dealing with all those logistical issues with the crosses there. But we look forward to catching up with you down the track. Can you hear me all right, Honey? See you, love. Thank you very much.
Very good. Thank you, Carl.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh, my goodness. Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?
Always happens.